coordinator for the peace process in the Middle East, on the situation in the Middle East, including the Palestinian question. Our congratulations go to Mr. Mladenov for the excellent work that he is carrying out in the Middle East in the quest for peace in this region of the world. We extend a cordial welcome to His Excellency, the President of the State of Palestine, Mahmoud Abbas, and we'd like to thank him for his presence with us at this meeting this morning. We also appreciate the presence with us of the Secretary General, Mr. Antonio Guterres. President, the Republic of Equatorial Guinea has been following closely and with optimism the situation in Iraq. To the contrary, we are concerned by recent developments in Yemen and Syria, and we would like to express our deep-rooted alarm in light of the recent events in the conflict between Israel and Palestine. And we would like to take this opportunity to publicly state Equatorial Guinea's full commitment to the stabilization of and peace in the entire Middle East region, and in particular to stabilization and stability and peace between Israel and Palestine. Equatorial Guinea deplores the most recent violent escalation of the tension between the Palestinians and the Israelis, an escalation of violence and tension that we have just heard detailed in the presentation of Mr. Mladenov's report. We appeal to all parties to moderate and rein in their behavior and to refrain from any acts that may further inflame what is already a thorny and complex situation. The government of the Republic of Equatorial Guinea, as presided over by His Excellency Obiang Nguema, is a firm proponent of a negotiated solution to any conflict or problem that may arise, however messy or complex it may be. And we do not move from this position of principle with regard to this particular conflict that we're discussing today. For that reason, we invite all those parties involved in this conflict to spare no effort and to give their all towards seeking stabilization and normalization of the situation and towards relieving the suffering of the people. The government of the Republic of Equatorial Guinea backs the two-state solution, a solution to be negotiated directly between the Israelis and the Palestinians, or within the framework of a multilateral mechanism. It is indeed possible that said two-state solution will entail painful concessions for both parties. The heart, the core of dialogue, is that of the ability and need to make hard choices where necessary. All negotiations must be framed and guided by the pertinent resolutions of the Security Council and the Arab Peace Initiative. The final status of Jerusalem should be decided at these negotiations directly between the parties. Equatorial Guinea considers that the historic claims of the Palestinians are just and fair, and in so stating, we echo the various declarations to that effect by the African Union, and we also echo the resolutions of the General Assembly and the Security Council of the United Nations. That said, the right of Israel to live in peace and security must also be duly taken into account. The parties must refrain from taking unilateral actions that may hinder dialogue. President, we would like today to express our deep-rooted alarm in light of the critical humanitarian situation that is currently being suffered by Gaza, as highlighted in Mr. Mladenov's report. Equatorial Guinea believes that the solution to the serious humanitarian crisis in Gaza should be a top priority for the international community, with a view to improving the situation of the civilian population. I would like to take this opportunity, therefore, to thank Qatar and the United Arab Emirates for the financial aid they have pledged to alleviate this humanitarian crisis. But said aid is not enough in and of itself to resolve every pressing issue, be it health concerns, the provision of safe drinking water, and the uninterrupted supply of power. Without these services, it is very difficult to provide medical care and to pursue even the semblance of a normal life. It's for that reason that we make a call for ongoing intra-Palestinian dialogue, so that a solution can be found to the differences between the Palestinian side, which we believe would bode very well for a definitive and fair solution to the conflict overall and to the situation in Gaza in particular. President, we conclude by congratulating and paying deserved tribute to UNRWA for the work that it is carrying out despite the dearth of resources currently available to them. We make an appeal for a continued international financial aid to be supplied to this United Nations agency, UNRWA, whose humanitarian work is both noble and laudable. Thank you very much, President.
أشكر مندوب غينيا الاستوائية على بيانه وأعطي الكلمة الآن.
Hi.